Don't just watch this. Grab your skincare and follow along with me. If your nighttime skincare routine feels like a chore or you've been skipping it altogether, tonight we are going to fix it together. So, this is a simple nighttime routine for women 40 and over that helps us stay hydrated, supported, and glowing. So, go ahead and get your products. I'll wait. All right, so let's start by removing the day. So here's what I do. Well, first of all, I'm going to, of course, remove my eyeglasses, put it in a case, and I will tie my hair back. So if you have a hair tie, you can do that as well. And the first thing that I do is I use a makeup remover for eyes and lips because you always want to be gentle with that area. I shake it up because you really need to get it going. And I use a cotton round and very gently just place it on the eye and remove the eye makeup, the eyeshadow, the eyeliner, the mascara, and for me also the eyebrows. So I'll just remove that. It's so gentle. You always want to be very gentle with your eye area. So I'll do it again on the other side. Just have that removed. If you don't have this, that's okay. Just wait for me. And anytime I'm going, if you need to pause the video, pause and we'll work on this together. So again, you never want to tug that area. It's so gentle. And then I use another one for my lips. Again, you want to be very gentle. Because I tell you, Father Time, Mother Nature, they're coming for us. We're 40 and over. We are running and we're chasing. We're not going to let them catch us, right? Right? We're not going to let them catch us. Okay, so I believe in a double cleanse. My first cleanse, I always like to use an oil-based product. So this is a cleanser. It's our cleansing balm. I absolutely love this. And it comes with the spatula, so I love that feature. But it is absolutely wonderful. The oil base here is shea butter. Here's what it looks like. It's really thick, really nice. I love that. So I just get a good amount. I put it in my hand and I rub it together in my hand. And you can see that oil base there. And what that does, it really melts into the skin. And it removes all of your sunscreen, your makeup, the dirt, the pollutants from the day. You always want it, when you're working with your skincare, you always want to do your throat, come down to your décolleté, get it all cleansed. Okay, and there we go. And notice I'm not just putting it in, I am massaging and circular motions. It feels so good. Your nighttime routine should feel like self-care, like you're doing a spa every day in your bathroom. I'm usually in the bathroom doing this, not in my office. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is take a warm cloth and remove all of that. And this also is going to take care of any last traces of eye makeup that's there. You also want to get to the hairline all around and get all that cleansed off. Come in your upward motions here. And I'm not worried about this being completely dry because now I'm going to come with my second cleanse. My second cleanse, I use a different cleanser. If you have dry skin, you can come in with a cream cleanser is really great. I use a cream cleanser in the day, but in the evening, because I have oily skin, I prefer something that gives a little bit more lather just because of my oily skin. Now, I don't have water. Normally, I'm going to do this with water, so it lathers well. You can't really see the lather. You can see a little bit, but it lathers really well. This is from our BioLab line, which works with the biology of your skin. So it's perfect. And again, you're massaging this, getting into the pores. It feels great. And then again, you're going to come with your cloth and remove that. Really simple. You want this to be a way of how you are loving on your skin. And like I said, the double cleanse is really great. I feel it's important. The first cleanse, it's just like you do a double cleanse when you're washing your hair. But your double cleanse is going to remove your sunscreen. It's going to remove the makeup, all the pollutants, all the surface. And then the second cleanse really gets deep down and does the cleansing out of your pore, get everything out of the pores. It feels wonderful. Okay, I don't do a mask or exfoliator in the evening. I do mine in the morning. But if it's your mask night or exfoliator night, this is when you will come in with that step. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my second step. My first step is to cleanse. My second step is to treat. So I'm going to now treat. Well, also what you'll love about this is your skin feels alive. I've been doing skincare for, I don't know, 40 years plus, and it still feels alive when you do it. You would think at some point that it's like, oh yeah, well, it doesn't do anything. If you're using really good quality skincare, it just feels great, remarkable. Okay, so the next step is to do the treatment. And that's like what I say where the magic happens. That's where you're going to get your skin concerns addressed, like dryness, fine lines, loss of firmness. So I come in with my active firming serum. Now I love putting the products on the back of my hand, because then I'm also treating my hand. So I'm just going to put it on. I always do these 5 spots. I learned that like way back in the 80s. Put it on my 5 spots, and then I massage everything in. I go in upward motions here in my forehead. And then I like to do a little bit extra right here in this area. You know how they have the parentheses, we call it. If you are having that, you want to make sure that you're pressing in the product there. And the 11s, if you have 11s, you want to press in there as well. Not hard, just a gentleness. Do your throat and your décolleté. And then any residuals, you're going to rub the back of your hands together. So you're treating your hands as well. So you're doing your face, your throat, your décolleté, and the back of your hands. Now, I also like to come in with our neck and chest tightening cream, because, you know, women 40 and over, sometimes we get that little, lines under the chin. So I like to make sure that that's taken care of, and the décolleté as well. Now, I like to sleep on my back so that my chest is always straight. But if you are a side sleeper and your chest is coming together, it will start forming habitual lines. So you want to make sure that you are treating this area. So it's fine to be able to sleep on your side, but then just make sure that you're treating it. And then again, rubbing the back of my hands together. And then I'm going to come in with my eye treatment, because it's really important that we're taking care of our eyes for puffiness, dark circles, for crow's feet. So you want to make sure we're doing that. I like this particular product because it has a built-in applicator. All I do is squeeze, and the product comes here, and then I rub the product around. I make sure I get under the eye area, the sides of the eyes, that's where the crow's feet are forming, and then also on the lid itself, because sometimes you can have a hooded eyelid, so you want to take care of that. Okay, and do the same on the other side. And that feels great. Again, it's so great that it's built in. If your eye cream doesn't have a built-in applicator, just make sure that you're using your, or I recommend that you use your ring fingers, because your ring fingers are very weak, and so you're going to be very gentle around that eye. With the applicator, I feel that it's very gentle. I can't even, as much if I try to even, to do it really harshly. So that's perfect. Okay, so now we have to do the moisturizing stuff. So are you there yet? Do I need to wait for you a little bit more? Again, anytime you can pause and then start again. Okay, so I'm going to come in with our moisturizer. I love to use our Defy 4D Defining Hydrator. Now, yours might say a moisturizer, so either or. If you have a moisturizer, this is time to use your moisturizer. If you have hydrator, you're going to use your hydrator. This is so important to keep the hydration of our skin. You know, women 40 and over, we definitely want to make sure we keep the moisture locked in our skin, the hydration locked in. Otherwise, you'll start forming lines, or if you already have lines, you want to make soften them, but you want your skin to be radiant. So, and this is a time, just relax. When you're doing your skincare, this is your time for yourself. You can have some soft music playing. You can have the lights a little bit low, not too low. You want to make sure that you're cleansing your face well. But this is your time. This is your special time. Okay, so you don't need a lot. You grab your hydration, whether it's a moisturizer or hydration. Now, you never want to put your fingers into the product itself, because even though I should have said this earlier, but I'm sure you did, before you wash your face, you always want to make sure your hands are clean. But even though your hands are clean, it still has its own natural oils. So you don't want to contaminate your product. So use a spatula or spoon if you have to, whatever you have, craft stick, whatever you have. And then again, I put it on the back of my hand because I'm going to treat my hand as well. And I put it on these 5 spots. Now, there's no magic to that. This is just how I learned to do it way back in the 80s. And I have been doing it ever since. I have been doing this in this style ever since 1987. And I still teach it that way. And again, the back of my hands. And here you want to massage this in. You want to be able to feel your skin coming alive. You want to feel the invigoration here. You're not just putting it on your skin. You are massaging it into the pores. You're feeding your largest organ. You are just massaging away stress from the day, taking care of yourself, loving yourself. This should be your self-care. Look at this as your self-care, your self-love routine. And that is it, my friends. That is it. Now, I actually use one more product. I actually use our antioxidant face oil. I love this product. It's great for again, more hydration. We can never get enough hydration. And I put this on my skin as well. This is the only product that I don't put on the back of my hand because it is very liquefied. You can see it's like, so I don't put it on the back of my hand that way. I just put it in the palm of my hand. And then I take the extra after doing all of that and rub it into my hands. And that, my friend, is it. It doesn't take a long time. Of course, it took us a little while because I'm stopping and talking and walking you through this. And you don't want to do it just before you go to bed either, because just before you go to bed, if you want the products to absorb completely into your skin. But if you're going to go right now to the pillow, then your pillow gets all of the advantage of your skincare products. You didn't buy the products for your pillow. You bought the products for yourself. So put it on, let it just feel great, relax in it, throw on some fuzzy socks. I have fuzzy socks on right now. And just relax and enjoy. This is your time. This is your moment. And I want you to feel clean and soft and hydrated and just loving on yourself. Okay, so tell me, did you do this with me tonight? If not, are you going to do this tomorrow? Now, you can come back and do this with me every night. Just replay the video each time until you have gotten your steps together till you realize, okay, I need to do my cleansing. Oh, I need to do my double cleansing. Okay, I need to do my treatment. I want to do my moisturizing or hydration. So I'm here to help you, walk you through this. You're not here alone. I am your Aging Well guide, always here with you. And you know what? I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.